endocrine glands in human body. We have more endocrine glands, but the main among the following are pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, adrenal, pancreas, testis and ovaries. We can see pituitary is located in the base of the brain, thyroid near the neck, thymus in the abdominal area or thoracic area, adrenal gland above the kidneys, pancreas, ovary and testicles, also known as testis. But out of all this, we'll only be discussing few endocrine glands, that is thyroid, adrenal, pituitary and pancreas. So first we will be discussing about the thyroid gland. It is the largest gland in the endocrine system. As we can see here, it is a butterfly shaped structure, that is this reddish yellow or reddish orange colored structure, and it is located in the neck region at the base of the larynx. Larynx is our voice box. So if I am able to speak, that is because of the larynx. Now if we observe carefully, thyroid has two lobes. It has a right side lobe known as right lobe and a left lobe, and it is connected by a thin structure or a band known as the isthmus. Now thyroid gland, why is it so important? Because it secretes a hormone known as thyroxine, and this thyroxine contains iodine. So we have to consume iodine rich food to produce thyroxine. Now thyroxine is very important because it regulates general metabolism in our body. It is responsible for growth and development of the body, and its secretion is controlled by another hormone which is released or secreted by another gland, that is the pituitary gland. Now we know that thyroid is so important gland and thyroxine is an important hormone. Now what happens if the secretion gets hampered, if there is over secretion or under secretion? And this leads to disorders. Hyper and hypo, both type of secretions of thyroxine can pose disorders. First we will be looking at hypersecretion of thyroxine. Hypersecretion will increase the rate of metabolism and thereby increases rate of heartbeat, pulse rate, and can cause restlessness, nervousness and bulging of eyes is one of the symptoms to tell you that there is more secretion of thyroxine in my body. Now less secretion or hyposecretion can lead to another type of disorder. For example, in children, if the thyroxine level is low, that means the metabolism rate will become low and the children will suffer from a disease known as cretinism, and this main symptom of this disease is retarded physical and mental growth. The overall growth will get hampered. But if you see adults, they are already grown up, so if there is less secretion of thyroxine, it causes a different disease known as myxedema. And main symptoms are sluggish metabolism, swelling on the face, hands and body, and there can be another disorder known as simple goiter, and main symptom, as we can see here, the thyroid gland swells so that the neck appears to be bulged or swollen. So enlargement of thyroid gland that appears as swelling in the neck is the major symptom. Now we know that thyroxine is a main hormone and we need iodine to produce it. And deficiency of this iodine in our diet is also one of the reasons for goiter or hyposecretion disorder. And how can we rectify it? We can use iodized salt in recommended amount and by recommended doctor to avoid this simple goiter.